Good afternoon, everybody. It is, well, you received the newsletter on a Thursday afternoon, but it is Tuesday morning. What time are we on? It is 9:20 on Tuesday morning as I'm recording this. I thought I'd come out to the 11th green. Absolutely superb with the cherry blossom just behind me, and I don't know if you'll be able to make out the water tower there as well. I bobbed out the other day and I thought it absolutely looks stunning out here. It's a shame that you golfers can't see the course, but it looks superb out here. Those of you that follow Twitter might have seen that Gareth had put a picture on yesterday, which I retweeted, of the 15th tee and looking down 15. Looks absolutely stunning. It's all cut and all looks lovely, and I said the trees all come into leaf, everything looks fresh and green, and the lovely colours and the blossom and everything looks superb. It's just a shame that you golfers can't be out here. Bit of good news though is that in Europe, I've noticed in France and Germany and a few other places, the golf courses, yes, with lots of restrictions, but golf courses are starting to reopen. 10 or 15 minute time gaps, you can only play in 2 balls or on your own, and obviously all the safety measures that were in place that sort of last weekend that anybody played here, with raised holes, no rakes in bunkers, etc, etc, etc. So hopefully it won't be too long before we see some golfers back playing at Hornsey, and you can all enjoy this fantastic golf course. Bit of good news that I know Yvonne had sent an email out couple of, probably last week I think it was. Tom and Jan Elder will be captains in 2021, so many congratulations, and I hope that you really enjoy your years, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better than what Sally and Ross are having to contend with this year, but I don't know, I'm sure we'll be back golfing soon and everything will be back to normal. Talking of golf, we've had to change a couple of little bits. Obviously the diary with missing various different events and things is, we're trying to keep squeezing things in and moving things, but club knockouts, certainly the gents club knockouts and the mixed Ann and Sam knockout, I'm going to have to change how we're going to run those this year. I did send an email to the golf committee, and what we've sort of come up with is, instead of playing them as knockout events, we will be playing them all as individual competitions this year, just to try and get them played. So there'll be individual, I'm guessing, Stableford's on either a Saturday or a Sunday, just to try and make sure we get all these trophies played for. We wouldn't really want coronavirus as the winner of 2020 trophies all the way along, but we shall try and get them played. But obviously the longer we're in lockdown and there's no golf, the diary is getting pushed and pushed and pushed, so it's very, very difficult. A little bit more golf-wise, we had an email from Yorkshire Golf yesterday. They do a Yorkshire County card, which I know some of the members take advantage of. There's usually a charge for the Yorkshire County card. This year they're actually doing it for nothing, and they'll be supplying Hornsey Golf, because we're part of it, 30 cards. So if anybody wants to go and play any of the golf courses in Yorkshire that are sort of that are in the scheme, you can go and play at a much reduced green fee. You have to be a member of Hornsey to be allowed to do that, but hopefully that will, it's a great deal, and some cracking golf courses to go and play on that Yorkshire County card at much reduced prices. Eyes keep going down because it's where my notes are. Steve Bowling again came for a wander yesterday, so again Monday on the golf course, and again he sent me a fantastic picture taken from, which I'll put on further down in the newsletter, taken from, as I'm looking back down the 11th hole. It's actually taken from the top of the mounding. There's a bench up there where Peter Corkill, those that remember Peter as a member here, he's got a little bench up there which many of you wouldn't probably even know about, and Steve's managed, he's a tall laddie, Steve, and he's managed to put his arm up as high as he possibly could and take a photograph from the top of the mound looking back towards the green. What a great looking hole that would make as well, but unfortunately it'd be about 220 yards from there, and it would be one tough par 3 if we ever put a tee up there to do that. But I know lots of people like the idea of it, but it would be a ridiculously hard par 3. But moving on from there, talking of different bits and pictures and things, some of you will notice, and I keep going on about it, I keep retweeting the Padraig Harrington videos that he's doing most evenings. Absolutely superb. Any of you that sort of want to try and improve your golf or get some little tips and different things, what a great insight into his sort of way of thinking and things he does. And it's quite different to lots of things you might have ever seen or read about or anything before, but I think they're absolutely superb. So if you've not seen them or looked at them, certainly get yourselves on Twitter and have a look at the Padraig Harrington sort of swing tips. Absolutely great. So I try and retweet them and put on as well. Where am I? Down here on my little notes down here. Right, yes. Shop-wise, obviously the shop is closed at the moment, but we are still taking lots of phone calls, inquiries and different things. Don't forget that you can always email office@hornsleygolfclub.co.uk for any sort of questions, queries or anything at all. Either myself or Yvonne will get back to you. We are going to open the office until we sort of reopen at the sort of normal times. On a Tuesday, the office will be open from 10 o'clock until 12 o'clock. And on a Thursday, it'll be open from 2 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So you can actually ring us if you don't want to email us. Telephone number, the direct telephone number is 01964 534989. So again, any inquiries, any queries regarding memberships, payments of subscriptions, want to know what's going on, please give us a call. Moving on again, I've done a little putting drill for you. I've just said Padre Harrington did some great tips and things, and probably far better than mine. But I done a little putting drill which I did last night. All very dressed casually I was as well, so no comments on that. Get a 5p coin, put it on the floor, start about a foot away from it. General idea to try and make the ball, hit the coin. If you hit the coin, you go 2 feet away, 3 feet away, 4 feet away, etc, etc, etc. Maybe a little game you can play with the family if you're all stuck in at home. Make sure you find a flat bit of carpet though, because where I did it got like a little bend, and I was struggling like mad with it. But there's a little drill for you to practice. Talking of something else that I've struggled with, is I've seen a few people doing these keepy uppies with a golf club and a toilet roll. I'm quite good with a golf ball. I can do plenty with a golf ball without really sort of thinking about it. But yeah, with a toilet roll, I've seen plenty of people try, and I thought, easy that. Well, trust me, have a go, and I want to see your videos. I hadn't practiced, maybe I should have. I did 1 and a bit the first go, and I just managed 2 the second go. Again, I'll put the video on later, but I want to see your videos, I want to see your attempts, and I want to see your tries. The other little one I've done is simply because Harry and Alfie Anderson sent me videos of them playing shots, playing like a flop shot and catching the golf ball. And you got to remember, I'm nearly 50, so it's not the easiest thing to do. And my achy body, it's hard sort of getting in the positions you have to sort of get into to play the shot. But again, let me see your videos. I want to see your goes at trying to open up a sand iron, flip underneath it, and try and catch the golf ball. I did it first go. I had to run, but I did manage to get it first go. But yeah, I'd love to see your videos and trying to have a go at doing that. Not a lot else really. And again, I'm looking, and I've already been talking for sort of getting on nearly 8 minutes, which is probably more than long enough. But let me just try and pan the camera around, if it'll let me, and so you can actually see down 11, and that's where sort of Steve took the picture from in the trees over there. But yeah, the course is looking superb, and I say it's a shame that we're not out here playing, but hopefully it won't be too long. We will be again. Take care everybody, stay safe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the newsletter. See you all later.